Hi, my name is Christina and I am your librarian here at Christina's Bookshelf, and today I am bringing you Closer by FE Feeley Jr. This is a paranormal little fantasy story. It had a very supernatural kind of feel to it, like the TV show, not just like an overall supernatural feel to it. I guess either one will kind of work. Before I even tell you about this book, I'm going to inform you of a couple things because I know there's people out there that this is going to bother. This story has multiple points of view. Like, there are many characters in this story and we get pretty much everybody's point of view throughout this book. And it's not like each chapter there's a different point of view. It flips throughout each chapter on who's talking, whose view we're getting. But I think that FE Feeley did a fantastic job of letting us know who's speaking now, whose opinion are we getting, whose thoughts are we getting. So if you hate dual points of view and you're like, ugh, like I said, there are many characters in this story, and you get pretty much all of their points of view at one point or another. I want to throw that out there. Do not let that discourage you though. This is a really well put together story. Our two main characters that we focus a lot on are Hayden and Tommy. Hayden is new to this small little picturesque town of Maplewood, Vermont. He is originally from Boston. He was an assistant DA there. He was married, he had a husband named Malcolm. Everything was going his way until he had this high profile case. Somebody took a hit out on him, they took out his husband, and his world just kind of fell apart. He bought this magnificent home in this little town, and now he's kind of starting over. What he doesn't understand, and what has gone from being like stories of truth, stories of warning, stories of beware, have now become an urban legend, myth, a campfire tale to scare the children. In this town of Maplewood, Vermont, is a lake known as Lake Veronica. Once upon a time, this was a thriving mining town. Veronica was the school teacher, her father the priest, and Veronica found herself falling in love with this no-good scoundrel, Riley, per her father. One night they decided, Riley and Veronica, that they were going to kind of run away in the middle of the night. And Veronica's father caught wind of this and stopped it. And let's just say like a lot of bad stuff happens. And towards the end, Veronica lays a curse upon the town, which in essence creates this lake. We have now created a curse. We've created multiple deaths. And from here on out, we have this great legend. Well, citizens of this town, beware for when you fall in love, because Veronica will strike. So in this small town, things kind of start to happen after Hayden moves in. There are incidences on the lake that involve couples, whether they're together now or they were together, maybe they were reconciling, but there's a dissolving of couples, a taking of couples, and it causes some geological action. So we bring in some people from the government. We have now missing persons, we have what could be murder-suicide, we have what could just be murders, and now we have the geological force saying, we have something that's more than just quakes going on here. You have the whole town that's starting to come under these really weird dreams, and everybody's kind of shaken with it. So FE Feeley Jr. brings us this great love story between Hayden and Tommy. Hayden is gay. He knows he's gay. He's out and proud. That is who he is. And then Tommy has never really defined himself. He's always been kind of a miscreant in this town. And then he joined the military, was off, did his thing, came back, but everybody remembers pre-Tommy, and they kind of still have that stigma to him. Nobody really wants to deal with him. But Hayden doesn't have that misconception because he didn't know Tommy before, and he's just not that kind of guy. And there's kind of like this instant connection between them. And this is something that gets like the lake kind of going. The spirits that are in there really kind of festering on what's happening. And then we have more people, like I said, that come in, from the geological services. And we have couples that are torn apart from the spirits of the lake, and one surviving and one not. And a situation over here, and there's more couples that are brewing and things are happening, and it's all this paranormal fantasy, just incredibleness that I was not expecting, especially the end on what happens between Tommy and Hayden. Threw me off. I was quite impressed with what happened there. If you're looking for something that's going to have like a lot of fun, crazy, sexy times, this isn't it. This is more of like a suspense thriller, kind of keep you on the edge of your seat. What the hell is happening? This is a lake. How is a lake doing all of these things? How is water congealing into a human being looking like somebody that's dead? How is the water killing these people? What is actually happening in this town? It's quite interesting, to say the least. I loved it. The only critique I have for this, and the thing that's going to bring it down a star rating, is editing. Honestly, that's all I have. Other than that, it was entertaining, fascinating. I was enthralled within this book. It's book number 1. I don't know how long the series is going to be, but once I got to the end, I was like, oh yes, we're going to get more. Because as it got closer to the end, I was like, oh my gosh, this can't end. This can't end yet. This is exciting. Seeing exactly where we were going with Hayden and Tommy, and what actually was going on with Riley and Veronica and the father, and how things seriously went down. And now it's going on in the future / present. So much fun. What I am going to do for you is I am going to leave the Amazon link down below. So if you want to give this story a whirl, you can just click it and be on your way. If you enjoyed my review, I'm gonna ask that you help me with that YouTube algorithm and give me a like. Leave me a comment. I love to interact with all of you guys, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm kind of getting over some things in my personal life, and I honestly don't know when new content will be out, but that is the magic of the subscribe button, is that you will get a notification when I have something new for you. If you like me and think this chick's pretty awesome, down below I'm going to leave stalker links aplenty. So go, click, investigate, enjoy. If you have a book or an arc you'd like me to read, or some light editing proofreading you would like done, you may request via website. Closer by FE Feeley Jr. 4 stars. Bye. Hi, my name is Christina, and I am your librarian here at Christina's Bookshelf. And today I am bringing you When Heaven Strikes by FE Feeley Jr. What you need to know about this book before you just jump in. It is not by any means your typical romance. It's not, meet cutes, kind of fall in love a little bit, have a huge disaster, falling out, and then bam, back together. However, as the cover portrays, as the name of the story goes,